Welcome back to Bronze Medal Moms. So last week we spilled all the tea on girls' trips.
I know. So our listeners probably either rushed online to book their next trip or you swore you would never go to Napa with someone who doesn't like wine.
Exactly. So I cannot believe I'm saying this, but this week, yes, it is already time. This week we are talking about Christmas.
Oh, friend, I have not even bought my Thanksgiving turkey yet.
I know, but Christmas is going to be here before you know it, and it is such a huge financial stressor for so many families.
Oh, so true. So on today's episode, we're tackling the big one, Christmas, that magical, cozy, cinnamon scented, emotionally expensive holiday that somehow costs us $4,000 and our will to live. Hey there, friends. Welcome to Bronze Medal Moms, the podcast where we aren't going for gold, we're going for bronze on the daily. I'm Amy.
And I'm Amanda, and we are here to remind you that you don't have to be perfect to show up, survive, and even thrive in motherhood. Wait a second, Amy, is that a new sweatshirt? Because you're looking like the coziest chaos queen I've ever seen.
Well, thank you. I actually got it from this new exclusive brand, Bronze Medal Moms. Have you ever heard of it?
Oh, that's so weird because I also happen to have this adorable mug that says Bronze Medal Moms.
Stop. I heard that one's limited edition. It's only available to moms who survive school drop off without crying or cussing.
So, like, six of us.
Exactly.
Seriously, though, guys, our Bronze Medal Moms merch is now officially available.
Yes, our listeners asked for it and we delivered.
Our sweatshirts and tees are so comfy, funny, and perfect for moms who are proud to make it to the podium but don't need that spotlight.
And our cereal for dinner cloth bag is a must have for all.
I love that one. So grab your sweatshirt, trucker hats, or a mug and wear it proudly and let everyone know you're doing okay and that's enough.
And give a gift for that next holiday party. We even have scented candles that are perfectly usable but very hilarious.
So shop now before we forget to restock. Hey, Amy, I swear Christmas used to be simple. A few gifts, a little cocoa, maybe a candy cane. Now it's like, did you even love your child if you didn't buy matching family pajamas, an elf on the shelf wardrobe, and a snow machine for the yard?
Oh my gosh, it's so true. And I'm sorry, my snow machine is called God's Natural Weather Patterns, and it's free and actually doesn't happen here in Texas.
Ice machine in Texas. Children, your
Oh,
ice man, your ice man.
it's so funny. I have fallen in the matching family pajama trap.
It is nice. It's
They're,
cute.
they're so cute, but I don't need a new set every single year.
No,
Right?
absolutely not.
Right. Oh my
And
goodness.
we always do the flannel ones, and then the kids ditch the flannel top, and we just wear the flannel pants all year. So
Oh, smart. Very
they
smart.
just, it is what it is. But
Yeah.
okay, so let's talk about Christmas gifts because nothing says Christmas spirit like panic buying stuff your kids will forget about by New Year's.
Okay, can I tell you, I have fallen into that trap almost every year for the past several years. So Adelaide is 12, so it's a little different the past two, like last year and this year, because she's older and what she wants is different, right? Like we've hit that
Right.
new phase. But before that, when she was younger, I fell into that panic buying because for some reason I was like, she needs more to open. She needs more gifts to open under the tree. It's the magic. It's the magic. More gifts, more magic. And I would panic buy crap. And I kid you not, Amanda, one year, it was a couple years ago, I had a huge eye opening awakening because 6 months later, in like July, there were Christmas presents that were in her playroom on the shelf that she'd unwrapped them, but had never opened them.
Never open the box.
Never opened the
Yep.
box and played with any of them. So, like, my strategy this year is completely different because of that, like, eye opening experience. And I know a lot of our listeners do that four gift rule where it's like something you want, something you need, something to wear, and something to read. I love that for them. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet.
I, I love that for them too. Or a strategy would be like a three gift rule: one for me, one for grandma, and one for the neighbor whose Amazon delivery accidentally ended up on my porch.
Bronze medal parenting at its finest.
Exactly. But it's true. It's true. You get into that habit of like more is better, more is better, and you want that big thing under the tree. But we had the same thing. Actually, it happened last year. We have a Lego set that they wanted. They all wanted this Lego set. And Lego's not cheap.
Right.
And they never put it together. They started and then stopped, and it was too big or too many pieces or something, and it just never happened. And I'm like, yeah, I'm getting rid of that Lego set.
Yeah.
Why did I do that?
Right. Right. And you're
Definitely
right.
did not need that extra Lego set.
I think because I have such great memories growing up around the magic of Santa and Christmas morning and waking up and seeing presents under the tree. And there's a couple core memories of presents that like I didn't think my parents would get me, but Santa got me. And I think because of that, I got caught up in the trap that I need to have all these gifts for Adelaide. So she wakes up on Christmas morning and sees all this stuff. But that's not the memory. That's not like the real gift. The gift is actually waking up and having that memory of Christmas morning. It's not the
Right.
number. It's not the
The
number
kids
of gifts.
don't remember. They don't remember the quantity. They remember
No,
the
right.
chaos. They remember the excitement, the cookie decorating, the crafts, the fact that you accidentally set up the smoke alarm to make cinnamon rolls. Like that's going to be a core memory for them instead of, oh my gosh, I had 23 presents last year and this year I only had 14.
Right.
Like nobody
Right.
cares.
Right.
Nobody
Nobody
cares.
cares. That's so true. And also, the less junk, then the less time I'm spending because, like, nowadays you cannot put batteries in a toy without like garden shears and a blowtorch.
No,
Why?
exactly.
Why is it so hard to get toys out of the box and then put batteries in the toy? It's ridiculous. But
I completely agree.
yeah.
So I do have a friend that just did this. They have older kids
Hmm.
too,
Hmm.
and the older kids, they give them an option every year of, do you want several small gifts
Hmm.
or one big gift? And the big gift, it isn't even like that extravagant, but they end up doing like a staycation
Yeah.
in Austin. They stay in a hotel room for the weekend. They go out to dinner, they go to the movies, they go to maybe a show. Like it's a whole thing, and they do it the week before Christmas. So on Christmas morning, they just have the memories of like, hey, wasn't that so fun? Remember we did this, blah,
Mhm.
blah, blah. And then I was like, so what do you do Christmas morning? Like, you
Right.
just get up and talk about what you did? And they're like, no, we make like a big breakfast and watch movies and make
Huh.
cookies. And
Yeah.
I was like, huh, that sounds way better.
Yeah, that's great. I have tried to get my kiddo into that experience gift for both birthdays and Christmas, and we're not there yet. Maybe it's because she still likes stuff to open, but it could also be that we travel all the time anyway. You guys know
I was gonna say,
travel.
y'all travel all the time
Yeah.
anyway. She's like, no, no,
So,
I'll just wait for the experience, the free
right.
one.
Exactly. So I probably have shot myself in the foot there. Um, but I do love the idea of I mean, and listen, when I was overbuying crap, and I think most of our listeners can agree, when you're panic buying and overbuying, it's not because it's stuff that they want or they're like
No.
they must have. So one thing I used to do, I would now it's different now because she's 12, she knows exactly what she wants. And you know, our listeners know who have older kids, and you're probably there too, man. The older they get, the more expensive it
Mhm.
is the stuff they want, so they get
Yes.
less, right? Like I do try to set a budget. If it's $500 and you want like a $300 pair of headphones, well, you're getting like two things. That's it, right?
Right.
But I used to back in the day really, really plan out and shop Black Friday, not in person. I never did that because Black Friday morning, I like to eat leftover Thanksgiving pie and have coffee. watch Christmas movies. But I would Google in like August what the top toys were for Christmas that year. And you can find,
Ooh, that's kind of smart.
oh
So
yeah,
you're ready.
I'm ready. There's tons of lists. Like Good Housekeeping puts out a list. All of these consumer guides put out these lists based on what's trending. And so then I would go and I would buy those in like August. And you know, it was back when she was younger and really into toys.
Yeah.
And that would save me a ton of money because once stuff gets super popular and you can't find it at Christmas, then it's really expensive, right?
Well, so I will say this. I still, because, I'm running the full gamut with we're potty training and first periods all in the same bathroom. So youngest is 3, oldest is 11.
Yeah, yeah.
And so with the 3-year-old, I mean, he doesn't care. He's just this year understanding, oh my gosh, things happen that I get presents. Like,
Right.
this is really exciting. And I actually, we talk about this all the time, the buy nothing sites and the neighborhood sites that are so great. One of my neighbors, and Raleigh is super into Paw Patrol. One of my neighbors was giving away, well, not giving away, she was selling. So it cost me a whole $20, but she was selling all the Paw Patrol things, all the cars and the planes and the dogs, and they all light up and they make noise and it's all magical. There were like 8 of them for $20. And I got them and I told Chris, I was like, this is all we're getting them.
Yeah.
He's not going to care. He's not going to want anything else.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's golden. I love it.
8 presents to open. I was like, I might throw in like a fun t-shirt. He doesn't need anything else. And really at that age, it's overwhelming to get too much.
Right.
Like, I remember, I'm a big advocate that I tell everybody this for their first kid. I think it's so hard because it's your first kid and you're so excited for that Christmas magic, but don't get them anything because everyone else is going to get them something. And you're going to end up with like a truckload of toys no matter what. Just like, I remember for Rue's first Christmas, I did get her a little beanie that had her name on it for a hat, and then I got her a first Christmas ornament, and that's all I bought her.
Yeah.
And we went home with a truckload of toys.
I was gonna say I should show the picture of Adelaide. She was 4 months old. She couldn't even sit up barely. But we propped her up in front of all of the gifts. She was the first grandchild on Steve's side with his mom, and then she wasn't the first on mine, but her cousins were older, so we hadn't had a baby in a while, and so it's ridiculous. And she was 4 months old.
Now Rue was good with Rue because she's a January baby, so she was walking around, mumbling a little bit, but she was walking around, so it was like a super fun thing. But I knew everybody was buying stuff.
It's so true. All
and I was like, absolutely not. I don't have room for any of this stuff.
Yeah. All of our listeners with the new babies, like everyone else,
I'll buy everything,
all the things. Well,
everyone else will buy them something. And think about that too with your kids. Like, I don't know about you, but I make a very extensive. It's a little borderline OCD, but I make a list of all the presents and who's getting what and who I told what, because everybody wants to get my kids something that they want.
Yeah,
and then I have to remember, like, oh, that's coming from so-and-so, or that's coming from so-and-so. And so I keep it all on a spreadsheet.
Yeah, we do the same. Like, Adelaide makes her list, and then it's like, okay, what are mom and dad going to buy? What are grandma and grandpa got? Like, Mimi and Pat, what are they going to buy? What is Steve's mom going to buy? Yeah, we definitely.
Or you could be, I love my mother-in-law. If she's listening, I love you, Renee. However, you screwed me over big time this year.
What'd she do? Renee, what'd you do?
Roger wanted these Lego minifigs, and I bought them in advance because I was like, oh man, like I bought them individually, and I was like, these are going to go up. I know these are going to go up in December. Mm-hmm. Right now, they're like $5 a piece. I guarantee they're going to be $10 a piece in December. So I was like, I'm going to buy them now. Nope. He went over there for a play date on Saturday, and he goes, look what she bought me. And it was the whole set. And I want that for her. I want her to get an exciting gift and be so excited to give him something he really wants. But I was like, Well, now I got to return all that crap.
That's grandparent. No, you wait until they're 10 and then you sell them. Buy low, sell high, I think.
That's true. I could wait. I could sell them at
Well,
$10. I was like, dang it.
I am solidly in the like Lululemon Charlotte Tilbury setting spray Christmas list phase. Like she wants a MacBook this year and all the things. So we're definitely up in that higher price category. But last year, I think I mentioned this on the Buy Nothing episode that it kind of backfired. She wanted Lululemon last year. And you know, that stuff's expensive. I barely buy it for myself. Um, and they do have, for those who didn't listen to that episode, they do have an outlet store here, but on their webs or on their app, on the Lululemon app, they have the like new section. And it means Lulu goes
Hey, you
out.
did say that.
Yeah, they rebuy their stuff. However, I wrapped it last year for Christmas like it was new. It's not because Lululemon takes like they launder everything and make it like new. They actually take their label and tags out of it and put new tags in, and the new tags say Lululemon like new.
Oh, that sucks.
So heads up, I still highly recommend you do it. Like I will never buy her brand new full price. Like that's what like her Aunt Kim does that. Aunt Kim took her to Lulu and bought her like a new scuba and new stuff. That's not what mom does. But for all the other moms out there listening, you can still wrap it. Just don't try to pass it off as brand new Lululemon because it
Right.
will have that tag on there.
But I will say, there's nothing wrong with secondhand stuff. There's
Absolutely not.
nothing wrong with wrapping that up and giving it as gifts. I will say, if you're giving a secondhand Lego set, make sure it's got all the pieces. Don't be a dick.
Well,
But
Adelaide loves like she loves it when I get Lulu off of the neighborhood page that some of the like college age girls are selling. And
oh, that's a good idea.
oh yeah, and some of her favorite stores to go shop when she's just slowly starting to get into like clothes shopping. She loves going to like Plato's Closet and those other resale stores. Like
Yes.
she loves it. So yeah, I'm totally here for it. But
We have an
you know,
uptown chic here.
the
And they've even
oh yeah.
separated like a whole Lulu section. There's a free people section. Like
Yeah.
it's all the stuff that I'm like, yep, I shop there, 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 there.
Well, and not to keep talking about no new things, but the other thing that does is it helps keep clothes out of landfills if people are like donating them and we're buying them.
Right.
It keeps, you know, waste down. But gifts and clothes and wrapping presents and things are not the only issue at Christmas. I get into trouble because I think I need every cute new Christmas decoration that Hobby Lobby has out for half off.
Because it's adorable.
I know, but like my house can only hold so much.
Christmas decorating on a budget, that's a true art form right
It
there.
is. It is. And I really think that those kids' handmade ornaments, they count as like rustic farmhouse chic, I think.
So honestly, I don't understand. So I actually, this is something I do. I decorate people's Christmas trees. I used to decorate Christmas trees at Neiman Marcus and Saks Fifth Avenue. So I do have a rule. It can't be a real tree because it's really hard.
You can't decorate a real tree. No.
It's just hard because it's not bendable. Like
Right.
you can bend a fake tree and I can make a work of art. It'll be
Right.
beautiful. I will never have that in my house because of the amount of popsicle sticks, macaroni, half ornaments, half clearance things that are broken, but we love them. Like it just looks like a hodgepodge that it's
Yeah.
all multicolored. It never looks beautiful.
Well, I actually love that. My parents gave it to me. They still have all my ornaments, but I have one that is still like that gingerbread dough that I made.
Ah,
Oh, this is like from 1982.
so good.
I still have it on my tree. And so I will say I like to buy like decor not for my tree. And as much as I love the trees that my friends decorate that are beautiful and gorgeous,
Yes.
I don't like them for me because I don't feel like they're personal to Christmas. They're beautiful, they're gorgeous.
I would agree.
I would love one. I have 9 trees in my house. I'm sure I would love one of them to be pretty, but I like the trees that mean something. So,
All right, be honest.
Yeah.
When did you start putting up your Christmas trees?
my tree went up on November 1st. 'Cause here's the thing, and this is a whole debate, right? And I used to be in the camp of no Christmas before Thanksgiving because actually, Amanda, Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. I
Okay.
Love Thanksgiving. It's my
All
jam.
right, you're ready for it.
Yeah,
You're ready.
it's the one day a year I love to actually cook and I do all the things. But what two things? No one says you can't fully celebrate Thanksgiving with your Christmas tree up.
Totally true.
And two, it takes so much effort to decorate for Christmas. I want to enjoy it for 60 days instead of 3 weeks. Like,
I would agree.
yeah. And the older I get, I just told somebody this yesterday. The older I get, I love our trees when they're finished. So I have 9. I can tell you what they are here in a minute. I get zero joy anymore of actually decorating them. I hate it. I hate it. I hate everything about it. I just want to like.
You need to hire me to come over and decorate your
I
trees.
do. I just need to like wiggle my nose like Samantha from Bewitched and have my whole house decorated for Christmas.
Oh, that'd be magic.
Yeah, wouldn't that be great?
So this is another thing that we should talk about, the budget thing. This is,
Yeah.
y'all take notes, press pause, go write this down. This is going to
right.
be huge. This is going to change your life.
Oh,
So one of the
I'm
things
ready.
that I really like for decorating is I decorate with the Christmas cards. I used to have an entire tree that was just for Christmas cards. And it makes it so personal. It's so wonderful. My husband put the kibosh on that he's like, we don't have room for 2 huge trees anymore. So now I do the garland around the entryways.
Yeah.
And I put all the Christmas cards there. So one, it makes your stuff super personal. I tie all the Christmas cards with the same ribbon, so it kind of flows really well, and it looks beautiful. Everyone loves it. Here's what you're gonna say: who sends out Christmas cards anymore? Because stamps alone are 75 cents, and it's ridiculous. All right, write this down. Change your life.
Okay.
Go to Groupon. On Groupon, there is a company called Photo Affections. This is a national company. You can find it. Photo Affections on Groupon. You can get. You have to design You can design the card like from there, or you can design your own, whichever one. They have options. But through Photo Affections, you get a Groupon, and it's something ridiculous, like 100 Christmas cards for $19.95.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, like ridiculous. Good deal. I've done it every year for the last 3 years. I send out close to 200 Christmas cards. So when those were like $1.50 a piece, and then plus stamps, like you're chunk of change.
There goes your
like
budget.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But Christmas cards are my jam. I love them so much. I love receiving them. I love making them. I've already got ours planned out for this year. I'm not telling anyone because I think it's going to be so great.
Oh, I love it. And I have seen when you decorate with your Christmas cards. And I remember the first time I saw it thinking that is so brilliant and it looks so cute.
And it is, and it's fun for, well, I say that. Does that sound like very braggadocious of like, and it's fun for people. They love to look at them, and people are like, God, her and these stupid cards. But I think it's fun.
I love it. We should do
Don't tell me they like it.
we should do a fun bonus episode on like the craziest Christmas cards, because my parents have gotten some crazy cards from people and they're so crazy. We keep them and look at them year after year. One year, the family photo that this family took and sent to my parents, they were all like sitting around a fireplace. It was like a mom, a dad, and 2 kids. And it was cute. They had scarves on and they had like little Santa hats on. But then as you looked closer in the photo, all of their dead pets from over the years were also in the photo. And they were also like all their little urns and boxes. And they also had scarves or hats. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding.
Oh my gosh.
And I remember, because I don't even know if my parents realized it, but like we always go to their house for the week of Christmas, and I'm looking through their Christmas cards because they display them too. And I'm like, did you guys notice there's like 8 dead pets in this photo? They're like, I'm like, yes.
And what was I want to know what their what their little passage was, or what their Bible verse was that they shared, or something about like your memory lives on in our holiday season.
Well, we keep it and it goes up every year with the rest of the Christmas cards. So it'll be
Oh,
there
that's
when I get it this year.
hilarious.
Yeah, we keep it. It's hilarious. So,
So
oh my goodness.
one of my favorites, it's actually my sister's friend, Ashley. Ashley, I just name dropped you. I'll spare your last name, but she'll know it's her because she's like, oh yeah, that's my card, and I take full credit for that card. The front of the card was the family of four, and they're all standing in these really like they're separate from each other, and they're not touching. They're in these really weird poses.
Yeah.
And like the mom's wearing like a triangle blue dress, and like it just looks weird. Like they're not, it's not holiday-ish, it's
Yeah.
not nothing. It's just a weird picture that they're all doing something. And then you turn on the inside and they duplicated their kids' artwork of their family, of like how the kid drew the family.
Oh, that's what that was. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. It was dead on. It was so funny.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Well, so let's also chat meals for the holidays because that's
Yes.
also where our budgets go to die.
So, true story, I saw a recipe for a Christmas charcuterie board that cost $475.
What?
That is not a snack board. That is a
Oh
car
my gosh.
payment.
Oh my goodness. That is crazy. And I love me a good charcuterie, but that
I do
is
too. But I'm
insane.
not going to shell out my entire Christmas budget for cheese and crackers.
Right. Right. Well, a lot of people stick with like the potluck. That's like a really good, simple, and financially responsible way to host a holiday meal.
Especially with big families, and then
Yeah.
everyone feels like they've participated.
Yeah.
Although I always offer to bring ice
Oh.
because Chris is the cook. He cooks like he'll do the bird, he'll do all the sides.
Yeah.
That's his jam. He like
Yeah.
his Christmas cooking is your Thanksgiving cooking. Like
Yeah.
he gets super excited about it and plans it.
Right. Well, and people always need ice, always. No matter how much you plan, you
And
need
aren't you excited when you're trying to pour a cocktail and you ran out of ice and then here comes Amanda with the ice? I guarantee I
ice.
get a better reaction than the turkey.
It's so true. Well, so for Christmas, because we go to Ohio, I actually don't have a holiday meal budget because when mom and dad pay, it's like I'm at an all inclusive. So that's my Christmas budget hack. Just go to your parents' house for the holidays. So that
Your
whole week
parents.
is great. But for Thanksgiving, it is my favorite. I absolutely love it. Before we had kids, Steve and I used to host a huge Friendsgiving for like, because, back when we were in our early 20s, mid 20s, well, shoot, actually late 20s, early 30s, because I didn't have Adelaide until much later in life. Anyway, we hosted all the other young single or young married, no kid people.
Right.
So I would do a huge meal and I loved it. It is such my jam. Like I love to get up on Thanksgiving, put my robe on, pour me a mimosa, put on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade and start cooking everything for Thanksgiving.
Love
My
it.
problem now is though, because we go to see family at Christmas, we don't for Thanksgiving. It's just the three of us. I have yet to figure out how to cook my Thanksgiving meal for just three people and not 12.
Can't like just cut it all down.
Right.
Whatever. Just invite people over.
Right.
Just screw it.
Right.
More people. More than
I
merrier.
know. Well, I love that,
Right.
but now we're in the age everyone has their own kids and they're doing their own family stuff. So this year, I'm going to try to do Thanksgiving for just the three of us and not cook like 2 pounds of mashed potatoes and
It's funny though. We have
12 pounds.
one of Rue's godparents. They don't have any kids.
Yeah.
And I always invite them. I make sure they're always invited to Easter, Christmas, Thanksgiving. I just want to make sure they're included because my family's small. It's just me and my sister and my dad. But Chris's family is like 25 people. It's an absolutely ridiculous amount of family.
Yeah.
And which I love. I think it's so much fun. And I feel like that's what the holidays are all about, like total
Yes.
family fun chaos. And so I always invite her godparents of like, hey, if you're looking to spend holidays anywhere, and they're like, no. They're super happy with their like, we're really happy with our meal for two and our calmness, and they're
Yeah.
totally fine
They're
with
like,
it.
we're good.
So I feel like you could master Thanksgiving for three people and be really happy.
And be really happy. Yeah. Well, and this is kind of off topic, but still on topic. I don't know if you or any of our listeners are fans of Stranger Things, but Stranger Things is really putting a dent in our holiday planning because they're dropping the final season the night before Thanksgiving, Christmas Day, and New Year's Eve.
Oh my.
I know. And we are very into Stranger Things and we love a good theme. So we've already planned with our bestie neighbors here. We're hosting a Stranger Things watch party for the
Cute.
first drop, but it's the night before Thanksgiving. And so trying to figure that out. And nobody, even the biggest fan, nobody wants to watch Stranger Things on Christmas Day. I'm like, what are they doing? But anyway.
Okay, so could you do this? And you tell me if I'm wrong. But could you do, since you're already having a watching party, do a Thanksgiving dinner the day before and then just have your mimosa and leftovers with the Thanksgiving Day parade?
Oh, no, it's killing my vibe. I like to do
Totally
the
done.
cooking.
No.
Yeah, I like to cook in my robe while the parade is on. I know, it's a thing.
Well, then you're going to be cooking a million meals.
Well, and then
Go
I,
get yourself that $475 charcuterie board for your watch party.
oh no, we're doing Stranger Things themed food, Amanda. Hello.
Oh,
Hello, I've got like a pizza that you make that you shape like a demigorg. Like, come on, come on.
love it. I love it.
Yeah. So here's the thing though, Christmas on a budget does not have to mean less joy.
Yes, it means more creativity. It means maybe a few gifts wrapped in old Trader Joe's bags. It means, oh, you know what I forgot to share?
Go.
This was my other good budget tip.
Okay.
I forgot to share this.
Well, we're
But
not
remind
done.
me, we were talking about wrapping gifts under the tree. So here's what I do too, because we do two separate holidays. We do an Austin family and a Dallas family Christmas. I buy 4 rolls of wrapping paper every year, and 2 go to Dallas, 2 go to Austin. And what it does, I put them all under the tree to celebrate, like, the prep. So they're all together. But then when I'm packing up, I only have to grab those 2 colors or those 2 patterns. And I know I haven't forgotten any gifts. So I don't have to look at all the labels again and be like, oh, that one was for grandma. That one was for Aunt Lisa. This was for this one. This one. Like, I just have to look for the color of the gifts before I go roll out to the party or the
Very
event.
smart. Very smart. Well, I was talking to somebody the other day that I miss getting the newspaper. I used to love the Sunday paper, and I don't think
Yes.
newspapers are a thing anymore. But then you also would use it for lots of stuff. Like I would use it to wrap gifts sometimes, especially the comics.
Yeah, super cute.
Yeah.
Super cute.
Well, and I also, speaking of this reality check, I want to encourage our listeners to actually chat with their kids and ask them, especially if they're older, what parts of the holidays are special to them that they actually look forward to and that they want to do, because I have fallen.
Yeah, like a shareholders meeting. Have a shareholders meeting
That's
before
right.
Christmas.
Right. We talked about that before because, there have been years where I've done the matching family PJs, the advent calendars, the advent bags. We're going to do this. We're going to go look at lights. We're going to bake and do all these things to where I'm like spending all the money, stressing myself out. The mom mental load is huge. I'm just adding on to it. And then when I asked Adelaide, she was like, yeah, I don't really care about like half of that stuff, but I definitely absolutely want to make sure we do this, this, and this. Like that to me is Christmas. And I was like, oh, I wish I would have asked her that before so I
And
do
it probably gives you free time, and you're not like, there's nothing worse than spending money on your kids to go to like some light exhibit or something and they look bored.
yeah, right.
Like, son of a.
Yeah, she's like, no, I don't want her to do that. But one thing she really loves is when we go to Ohio, we celebrate Christmas with her cousins on like Christmas Day and the day after Christmas. And we started doing a gingerbread house decorating contest. So
Cute.
I
Super
wait and
cute.
right, but I wait and buy them after Christmas because we do it the day after. And so if you buy
I love that.
yes, and we get the little minis, so everyone gets a little mini house. You don't need a big giant house. So that is something that I know she looks forward to. So then I'm like, okay, that's something I'm going to splurge and spend money on is all the supplies for that. where I may not on
I
some.
like that.
Yeah.
I like that. You know what's important to them, and it makes it even more special for you. I like it.
Right. Because listen, especially moms, we put so much pressure on ourselves to make everything magical anyway. We already are carrying the mental load of everything else in the household. I would love, Amanda, for us to do an episode on the mental load.
Yes.
Um, and so, really, our kids don't care about Pinterest perfection. They don't care how expensive something is or how many presents they have under the tree.
No, they just care that you're there
Yeah.
and that Santa remembers batteries. Nobody
That's true.
likes a toy without batteries.
That's true. That's true. They care about the feelings, right? Bronze medal moms know best, actually, I would say. It's not about how
I
much
would
you
agree.
spend, right? It's about how much you laugh and like the feeling that comes with that. And yeah,
And the food. How much cookies can you eat before noon? Because it's Christmas.
that's right. That's right. So go forth, our fellow bronze medal moms, make the memories, make the magic, but make it cheap and make it to where it's less stressful for you.
Because gold medal Christmases are overrated and expensive. We like a good bronze medal Christmas.
Yeah, we do. Until next time, bronze medal moms.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for listening to our moms on Bronze Medal Moms.
Don't forget to subscribe, share with your friends, and leave us a review. We'd love to hear from you. See you soon.